James Kaufman, World News Report today, March 5th, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. All the sanctuary city mayors say they're willing to go to jail over their policies. Well, I'm afraid that they've actually all been referred to the Department of Justice to actually do just that, go to prison. Let's see how willing they are to go to prison, protecting illegal aliens, many of whom have created atrocities towards and to U.S. citizens. Let's just see, shall we?
Mr. Chairman, let's clarify for America, Mayor Adams, Mayor Johnson, and Mayor Wu, are you here today under the advice of counsel, and do you have counsel present? Yes or no?
I want to understand the question.
Are you here today under the advice of counsel, and do you have counsel present?
Do have counsel present? I'm here because we
question is, you're about to go to jail.
Did you have counsel prior to your appearance?
Yes, we did.
Thank you. This is not a trap question. We just want to clarify.
Okay.
You're here under the advice of counsel. Do you have counsel present?
Yes, sir.
Major.
Counsel present here because I was invited.
Did you counsel before your trip here?
We do have counsel.
You had
I was
advice
here.
from your counsel?
Yes.
Okay, then you're under the advice of counsel.
They're starting to catch on.
Clarify for America, these mayors are all sanctuary city mayors. But the narrative is no longer comfortable. Because 3 months ago, we were at the tail end of 4 years of millions and millions of illegals coming into our country. It was out of control. The only thing that has happened since then is we had an election in November. And now we're not pulling the curtain back. We have ripped the curtain from the rods. We have revealed to America just how fast we could have secured our border if you had an executive that was willing to enforce the law. So now we're paying attention to our municipalities. And every one of them is lawyered up. They've changed their narrative. We got example after example. The mayor of Chicago, we must lead with and live by the promise of Sanctuary City. The mayor of Denver, willing to go to jail in defense of Sanctuary City policy. The list goes on. But the policies of these mayors and our previous president have consequences, real life consequences. I have a family here today, Mr. Chairman, who lost their beautiful loved one. This young man was killed by an illegal immigrant in Texas that never should have been in our country. He'll never be here to raise his daughter, Anne Marie, to love and cherish and honor and uphold his beautiful wife, Olivia. And you mayors, you have responsibility, not just to your communities and the citizens you want to serve, but by extension to the entire republic. And let me clarify, I was a cop for a long time. To honor the jurisdictional authority of another law enforcement agency, you do it every day in your city. Guaranteed, every one of you, if you have an inmate in your city on city charges, and that inmate has a felony warrant from a neighboring county or another county in your state, and that county contacts your city while you have that inmate in detention, and ask you to hold him for them to come pick it up upon release, guaranteed you release that inmate to the county over or to your state police. But you're not doing it for ICE. And ICE is responsible to remove millions of hard-edged criminal illegals from our country. And we've had enough. America's fed up with this betrayal of oath. And you'll be held accountable. One of you said you're willing to go to jail. We might give you that opportunity. Good mayor. One of my colleagues mentioned the children. I always want to talk to the children. Separation of children. At any given time in America, there's 750 to 850,000 American citizen parents of minor children incarcerated in our country. If you commit a felony in America, you get arrested and prosecuted and convicted and incarcerated, you can expect to be separated from your children. But let me say, there's a sunset to that separation, because when you do your time, you'll be released. You can return to your family. This young man will never return to his family, and he should have never been removed from his family. If we had a president and heads of our municipalities that were willing to uphold the federal law that exists. America is moving into a new era of enforcement of our own laws.
And now we're going to see they've all been referred to the Department of Justice for prosecution. I pray that they end up in small cells for at least 10 years. Please understand why he asked if y'all had actually sought out counsel. Y'all are about to all be held criminally responsible and criminally prosecuted. Hold them accountable. And we actually have the paperwork filed. This is going to get ugly fast. Sanctuary city mayors, you can see they're, the only one with a little attitude is the one from Boston.
So you don't believe that banning the transfer of individuals into ICE custody for the purpose of civil immigration enforcement encourages illegal immigration into Chicago? Or how about agencies, or agents not being able to stop, arrest, or detain individuals based solely on their immigration status or administrative warrants?
So we comply with all laws, local, state, and federal.
To me, after this line of questioning, it's very clear that these policies that you have all implicated are active and alive and well in your cities are in direct violation with U.S. Title 8, Code subsection 1324, and it is a federal offense. But you all speak about a broken immigration system.
Not a felony, a federal offense. We're talking about 30 to life here.
And yet here you guys are aiding and abetting in that entire process. I want to be very clear about something. Open border policies, which is something that you guys are talking about, hurts people on both sides, meaning the people that are coming here illegally and then American citizens as well. I do not think you guys are bad people, but I think that you are ideologically misled, which is why, unfortunately, based on your responses, I'm all going to be criminally referring you to the Department of Justice for investigation. And as soon as I leave here, these will be going over to Pam Bondi. I'm not doing this in an effort to bully you guys, but I do believe that your policies are hurting the American people, and you can make that known with the evidence that you can present to the Department of Justice. But if you guys continue doing what you're doing, you're not going to help anyone. You're going to hurt more people, and that's exactly why I'm tired of it, the American people are tired of it, and Chairman, I yield my time.
And you're headed for a 4x8. Let me just finish it off. Because you know what? This is a direct violation of 8 U.S. Code 1324. There's no interpretation of that code. Enjoy the show. Enjoy your 8x4. And I hope you enjoy being mayor of your sanctuary city. To finish, I'd like to say, bye, Felicias.